Not everyone is born the same way. Some people have certain features that make them unique from the rest of the world. Can you imagine having an extra leg, ear, or even heart? Here are 10 unusual people with extra body parts. Back legs. In a remote village in northern India, a 20-year-old man was born with 4 legs. Arun Rajput is branded as a devil by his fellow villagers. This taunting causes the man to live a life of solidarity. Located in Rajput's backside, his extra limbs are believed to be those of an underdeveloped parasitic twin. Walking and sitting is very uncomfortable for Arun, and he can only wear tailor-made pants. All he wants today is a possible surgery so he can live a normal life and become a teacher. Dephalic dude. Around 3 years ago, a man on Reddit became an internet sensation when he revealed that he had 2 penises. This mysterious user suffers from an extremely rare medical condition called diphalia, drawing over 17,000 comments on Reddit. The openly bisexual man explained what it was like to have 2 10-inch-long functioning organs. Last year, the anonymous man published an e-memoir titled Double Header: My Life with 2 Penises. Two-faced baby. A Chinese baby named Kang Kang was discovered by Chinese news outlets in 2010 because it looks like he has a mask on his face, giving him the appearance of having 2 faces. The then 14-month-old baby was born with a transverse facial cleft. His mother states that her pregnancy and birth were normal despite the facial features, but the family was hoping to find a safe surgery to reconstruct the baby's facial bones. Years later, there are no updates on Kang Kang. Double uterus. Back in 2007, Andrea Barbosa discovered she had 1 kidney and 2 uteruses. She thought she would never have children, but during her second pregnancy, she had a baby in each uterus. This phenomenon tends to be extremely rare because it's estimated to account for 1 in every 5 million births. There have been 100 similar cases like Barbosa from all over the world. Barbosa gave birth to her twins at 36 weeks through a C-section. They all appeared to be very healthy. Lend an ear. An Australian performance artist has grown an ear on his arm for the sake of art. Yes, you heard that correctly. Stellick first began working on his prosthetic ear project in 1996. It took him 10 years to find a plastic surgeon willing to do this type of operation. His tissue and blood vessels then morphed with the ear. Although the ear can't hear yet, the artist plans to attach it with a Wi-Fi connected microphone. This device will allow people anywhere to tune in to him 24 hours a day. A baby of 2 heads. Conjoined twins are possible, but what happens when one baby is born with 2 heads? A miracle newborn born in Bangladesh received quite the attention for a poor farm family. She had another head. The young baby girl was taken into care at Bangladesh's biggest public hospital for health. Sadly, she died a week later from heart failure. Unfortunately, conjoined twins like these cases have a survival rate between 5 and 25%. Third nipple club. If you're a Friends fan, you must know about Chandler's third nipple. But there are actually real celebrities who experience the same thing. Mark Wahlberg is mostly known for openly talking about his extra nipple. He explained it's the size to be that of an infant's nipple. It's never bothered him enough to want to get it removed. It even made an appearance in some of his movies. Other celebrities who have or once had a third nipple include Harry Styles, Tilda Swinton, and Carrie Underwood. Cheaper by the dozen. The De Silva family might seem completely normal until you notice that they were born with more fingers than the rest of us. Coming from Brazil, the family with 12 fingers and 12 toes has taken their abnormalities for good use by playing football and musical instruments. You'll be surprised to know how the extra fingers come in handy for the 15-year-old goalkeeper in the family. Overall, they're all super proud to have the extra body parts. Horned head. An 87-year-old woman from China has had a horn on her head for about 2 years. Doctors in China examined the 5-inch-long horn and diagnosed it as a cutaneous horn, which could be cancerous. What's scary is that the strange horn started as a normal black mole until it grew quickly over 2 inches in diameter. Doctors say it can be treated with surgery, but there were no updates if the patient received any treatment for her growth. 2 hearts. A San Diego man's life literally became twice as nice after a rare transplant. In 2011, a heart transplant was needed for Tyson Smith, as his enlarged heart was getting weaker and weaker. He had only a month to live, so it was best to add another heart instead of switching the old one. On Valentine's Day, the man woke up with one heart sewn with the other. They now both work together to properly function Smith's body. Which story surprised you the most? Share your reactions in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.